Narcissists find out you're smarter than they thought. Here's what happens to them. Hey everyone, glad to see you again. We're going to talk about what happens when a narcissist finds out you're smarter than they thought. They'll react in ways you won't believe when you hear this. You've come to the right place if you want to know how selfishness affects the way we talk to each other. We're here to ease your mind about this tricky matter. Before we start, please click the like button and subscribe for more interesting videos. Now let's dive in. Narcissists believe they are the most important person in the world. They view everything through a lens that diminishes the intelligence and significance of others. Why? It helps them maintain their control and power. This distorted perspective allows narcissists to justify their deceptive actions. They believe they can lie and manipulate without facing consequences. They excel at using tactics like gaslighting, lying, and manipulation to get what they want. There are 4 types of narcissists: overt, covert, grandiose, and malignant. Despite their differences, they all crave control and enjoy having others follow their lead. They'll break rules, test boundaries, and do whatever it takes to maintain their power. The best way to protect yourself is to understand these strategies. By recognizing narcissistic behavior, you can safeguard your relationships and avoid being manipulated. Join us as we explore narcissism and learn how to create healthier, more rewarding relationships. If you find this discussion helpful, like this video and subscribe for more insightful talks. Together, we can navigate the complexities of human behavior and become stronger. To stay safe and handle tough situations, it's crucial to understand how narcissistic individuals operate. This involves setting clear boundaries, recognizing manipulation, and prioritizing your own well-being. Narcissists are adept at controlling others, so standing your ground is essential. Knowing how to deal with them in your daily life, within your family, and at work is vital. Awareness and preparation are your best defenses against their tactics. Narcissists often act superior and use confusing language and gaslighting to keep you off balance. Arguing or reasoning with them is usually futile. Instead, staying informed helps you see through their facade and understand what's truly happening. Recognizing their tricks allows you to counteract them effectively. They avoid responsibility by blaming others or even accusing you of being the narcissist. Don't let their words affect you. Your perspective matters. Narcissists rarely apologize because it makes them appear weak. To gauge their sincerity, observe their actions rather than their words. Consistently monitoring their behavior will reveal their true intentions. In a recent video, I discussed the power of silence as a response. Covert narcissists often inflict harm without saying anything, using subtle cues to control you and turn others against you. Understanding these tactics can help you protect yourself and maintain your peace of mind. When narcissists use gaslighting to manipulate your mind, they often believe they are the superior person. They might challenge your memory or make you question your sanity, even suggesting you need help. Sneaky, right? Don't get caught up in their games. The best response is to recognize their tricks and avoid the drama altogether. Narcissists are masters at avoiding responsibility. It's rare to hear them genuinely apologize or admit they were wrong. So how should you handle their bad behavior? The answer is simple. Distance yourself and act as uninteresting as possible when interaction is unavoidable. In relationships, narcissists will do anything to control you. They might claim their phone died or ignore your messages. When confronted with the truth, they'll evade or lie. Covert narcissists are particularly sneaky, causing trouble behind the scenes. Don't fall for their tricks. Arguing with their ego is like banging your head against a wall. They are experts at lying and cheating, constantly making you question yourself. To cover their actions, they often gaslight you, causing you to doubt your reality. Don't waste your time trying to make them understand. They don't care about the truth. They only want to control the narrative. Sometimes, silence is the strongest response. Engaging with them only makes them stronger. I learned the hard way that you can't reason with narcissists. They would dismiss my concerns as if they didn't matter, so I chose to stay away from these toxic individuals. Narcissists only care about themselves and have no regard for others' needs. To keep yourself safe, avoid environments where your feelings are disregarded. Stand your ground and trust your instincts. They often say they're taking a break, leave, and then return as if nothing happened, or they create a scene to manipulate you into loving them again. They aim to damage your reputation, so don't fall for their tricks. Once exposed, their true intentions can't be hidden. Narcissists rarely change their behavior, and I've dealt with many of them. They often have trust issues due to past trauma or a need for control, building emotional walls around themselves. This need for control often stems from feelings of inadequacy in their childhood. Narcissists have many ways of manipulating others. Some are openly mean, while others use silence, lies, and mind games to get what they want. To counteract their strategies, you need a deep understanding of their behavior. Negative narcissists are not worth your time when you try to communicate with them. If someone starts gaslighting you, it's time to back off and stop engaging. Narcissists consistently use tactics like gaslighting, lying, and manipulation as part of their plan. To maintain control, they need to deceive and manipulate others. They seek your trust, which they refer to as supply. To gain it, they'll spend time with you, use your resources, or even move in with you. They're experts at concocting elaborate stories to get what they want, often with the intention of causing you harm. Some start conflicts just to feel superior and relish the chaos they create, while others do so to exit a relationship and move on to their next target. The game is complex and designed to ensnare you. Trusting your instincts is crucial. Your gut feelings act as an alarm signaling danger. It can be painful to trust the wrong people, but even when others try to make you doubt yourself, you should listen to your gut if something feels off. Be wary of rapidly changing behavior, like someone being warm one minute and cold the next. They might act nice to you in person, but when you're not around, they might leave to find something else to do. Don't fall for their tricks. As we delve into the web of lies, it's crucial to remember not to trust those who aren't worth it. If you discover someone is lying or playing games, it's time to step back. Patterns of deceit that start young often persist. Being involved with a liar signals selfish behavior, which can erode your self-worth. Narcissists lie to inflate their fragile ego and control others. Tolerating these harmful mind games wears you down and disrupts your emotional well-being. You deserve better. The most important step is to remove yourself from these situations. Prioritize your physical and mental health above all. Hello and welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining us. If this resonates with you, please like and share it. Your thoughts are incredibly valuable and can help others experiencing similar struggles. So, share this conversation with those who might benefit. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. Your support enables us to continue helping those in need. The real breakdown when the narcissist can no longer control you. Understanding the aftermath when a narcissist loses control over you is crucial in navigating relationships with them. Central to a narcissist's existence is their relentless pursuit of control over others. It's not merely a preference, but an absolute necessity for them. They crave the power to manipulate and dictate your choices, effectively asserting dominance over your life. This insatiable need for control arises from their desire to ensure that you serve their interests and uphold their self-perceived superiority. When a narcissist realizes they can no longer manipulate you, you become inconsequential to their agenda. This becomes apparent when you start thinking independently or pursuing aspirations beyond their influence. At this point, their attitude towards you undergoes a drastic shift towards contempt. They may disregard your emotions, neglect your needs, or belittle you, viewing you as insignificant. In the narcissist's eyes, anyone outside their control is deemed worthless and unworthy of consideration. Narcissists harbor a profound disdain for individuals who embrace freedom and defy societal norms. They resent those who revel in life's spontaneity and strive for liberation from external and internal constraints. Their animosity extends to those who express creativity or pursue innovative ideas. Essentially, anyone who values autonomy or pursues personal fulfillment poses a threat to the narcissist's agenda of dominance and control. In the world of a narcissist, control reigns supreme, infiltrating every corner of your existence. But for those who cherish their independence, this becomes a battleground against the narcissist's domination. To them, you're not a partner but a pawn, expected to bow to their every whim. Your autonomy is dismissed, as they see you merely as an extension of themselves, rather than a unique individual with your own thoughts and desires. Resistance to their control triggers a cascade of reactions from the narcissist. They may unleash a torrent of rage, their fury boiling over into uncontrollable outbursts. Alternatively, they may opt for a colder approach, cutting you out of their life entirely. This extreme response underscores their inability to stomach any challenge to their authority and dominance. Should you find yourself cast aside by a narcissist, consider it a fortunate escape from a potentially ruinous entanglement. Yet, in most cases, a narcissist won't simply walk away from a lost battle for control. Instead, they embark on a vindictive mission to undermine and dismantle the autonomy of those who dare to slip beyond their grasp. To a narcissist, the idea of a genuine relationship is as alien as speaking a foreign language. Genuine connections are built on mutual respect and understanding, qualities that are sorely lacking in narcissistic individuals. In a genuine relationship, there's a deep bond between two people, where both parties value and honor each other's thoughts, emotions, and needs. However, narcissists are unable to form such bonds because their need for control and self-absorption overshadows any genuine connection. They simply cannot prioritize anyone else's needs or feelings above their own, rendering true relationships with them unattainable. Everything in their universe revolves around them, their desires, their feelings, and their demands. Yet, narcissists are adept at maintaining the facade of a relationship as long as it serves their agenda. If they find someone willing to endure their constant self-centered narratives and demands, they'll keep that person around. However, this connection serves only their purposes, offering them an audience and a source of narcissistic validation. This arrangement is glaringly one-sided. You'll perpetually find yourself relegated to the sidelines, your voice drowned out, and your presence barely acknowledged. In every interaction, the narcissist takes center stage, leaving you feeling overlooked and insignificant. This dynamic chips away at your sense of self-worth and identity, leaving you feeling diminished. In the eyes of a narcissist, your uniqueness and individuality hold little to no value. They show no interest in delving into the depths of your true self. To them, you're merely a commodity, valued only for what you can provide or offer them. This transactional approach to relationships eliminates any possibility of genuine emotional connection or understanding. You may yearn for a moment of authentic recognition or empathy from the narcissist, but alas, such moments are rare to non-existent. The narcissist is so consumed by their own world, thoughts, and perspectives that they're blind to yours. Your viewpoints and emotions are dismissed because, in their self-centered universe, they alone hold the ultimate truth. Should a narcissist realize they can't control you, their interest and concern for you evaporate instantly. Your worth in their eyes is solely based on how useful you are to them. Once you no longer serve their needs, you become irrelevant. Attempting to forge a genuine relationship with a narcissist is an exercise in futility. True relationships thrive on mutual connection, understanding, and appreciation of each other's feelings and needs. Yet, when it comes to narcissists, this reciprocity is conspicuously absent. They outright refuse to acknowledge or value your emotions and needs, relegating your significance in the relationship to near insignificance. Narcissists dwell within their own self-made echo chambers, where only their opinions and thoughts reign supreme. They're trapped in a world where they perceive their own perceptions and beliefs as the ultimate truth. This steadfast conviction in their infallibility empowers them to assert their viewpoints and make declarations without any need for evidence or logical reasoning. In this distorted reality, you're constantly pressured to abandon your individuality and conform to the narcissist's narrow vision of who you should be. However, it's essential to recognize and uphold your inherent right to autonomy and self-determination. You possess the innate ability to think independently, harbor your own beliefs, and make choices guided by your convictions and values. Safeguarding this fundamental freedom against the narcissist's attempts to undermine it is paramount. The narcissist's relentless need for control springs from their profound struggle to manage their own emotions and behaviors. They desperately attempt to conceal their inner turmoil and insecurities by imposing their will onto others, mistakenly believing that domination equals freedom. In conclusion, if you resonated with the insights shared in this expansive discussion, I invite you to delve deeper by engaging with this content. Show your support by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to this channel. Don't forget to turn on notifications to stay updated on future content. Your interaction and support mean a lot, and I'm grateful for your time spent watching this video. I eagerly anticipate continuing this dialogue with you in the days ahead. How to make a narcissist regret every bad thing he has done to you. If you've ever tangled with a narcissist, you know the uphill battle they present. These crafty individuals possess a knack for bending others to their will, leaving a trail of hurt in their wake. But fret not, for there are ways to make them rue the day they crossed you. It might not be as Herculean as it seems, but it does demand some strategic finesse. So, without further ado, here are 10 potent methods to ensure a narcissist truly regrets their actions. First and foremost, grasp the chance to thrive in a world free from their toxic grasp. To elicit genuine remorse from a narcissist, start by embracing a life that flourishes sans their influence. Surround yourself with those who authentically care, who see you for who you are and uplift your journey. Remember, you're the star of your own story, not a supporting role in their drama. Cast off any lingering guilt and immerse yourself in soul-nourishing pursuits. Venture on escapades with kindred spirits, bask in nature's embrace, indulge in films that spark your imagination. Embrace the truth. You're deserving of so much more than they could ever provide. Joy, fulfillment, liberation. Take a deep breath and let this revelation propel you towards a life untethered from their shadow. Next, endeavor to ascend to a higher plane of existence, one that eclipses their shallow facade. Narcissists are adept at donning masks of benevolence while concealing their selfish, manipulative nature. They spare no expense in pursuit of their selfish desires, heedless of the collateral damage left in their wake. If your aim is to instill regret in them, strive to surpass them in every aspect. Tap into your reservoir of resilience and transcend their toxicity by embodying kindness, empathy, and genuine concern for others. Through unwavering commitment to these virtues, you diminish their power, laying bare their true insignificance. Remember, perfection may be unattainable, but focus instead on the strides you've made, emerging stronger and wiser from the crucible of their influence. The third invaluable pointer revolves around unapologetically asserting yourself. When aiming to prompt a narcissist to rue their actions, asserting your boundaries takes precedence. Narcissists thrive on domination and control, so when you assert your autonomy, it disrupts their power dynamic. Beware of their manipulative ploys, crafted to gaslight you into believing that you are at fault while they play the victim. Stay vigilant and refuse to be ensnared in their web of deceit. If someone consistently diminishes your worth or subjects you to ridicule, it's time for a paradigm shift. Refuse to tolerate mistreatment simply because they struggle to find others willing to endure their reprehensible behavior. If someone lacks respect and compassion, they forfeit any claim to your loyalty or companionship. Moving on to the fourth fundamental principle, radiate self-assurance and independence. To evoke genuine remorse in a narcissist, unwavering self-belief is key. When you exude confidence, it becomes arduous for others to undermine your self-worth. This doesn't entail arrogance, but rather steadfast self-assurance that renders their attempts to diminish you futile. Their futile efforts will leave them grappling with regret for the harm they've caused. Furthermore, nurturing self-sufficiency and refusing to depend on others for validation or happiness is crucial. Narcissists employ deceitful tactics to convince you of your reliance on them. However, in reality, you are a self-contained entity capable of finding fulfillment and joy independent of their manipulative influence. The fifth crucial strategy revolves around self-nurturing. The journey you've undertaken has been fraught with deception, betrayal, and manipulation. While it's natural to feel hurt and enraged, it's vital not to allow these negative emotions to engulf your essence. Prioritizing self-nurturing becomes a pivotal step in eliciting remorse within a narcissist for their transgressions. Sustaining a positive outlook amidst the mistreatment inflicted by a narcissist may seem daunting, yet it's entirely achievable. One of the foremost actions required involves caring for yourself. This entails fueling your body with nourishing foods, engaging in regular physical activity, and ensuring ample rest. Indulge in activities that bring you genuine pleasure, whether it's indulging in a massage or taking tranquil strolls in nature. Surround yourself with supportive loved ones who genuinely prioritize your well-being. By immersing yourself in endeavors that ignite joy and cultivate your physical and mental well-being, the manipulation tactics of narcissists gradually lose their potency. By placing your own needs at the forefront and nurturing your overall health, you shatter their control and reclaim your inner strength. Now on to the sixth strategy. Never apologize to a narcissist again. Masters of manipulation, narcissists excel in inducing guilt and convincing you that you're at fault. If you've ever offered an apology to a narcissist, you're familiar with their uncanny knack for twisting your words and warping reality, leaving you doubting your own value. Yet, it's crucial to realize that narcissists aren't the victims here. They're the perpetrators of harm, and they must be held responsible for their actions. Resist the urge to apologize or justify yourself when they attempt to undermine your worth. Apologizing for actions that warrant no remorse or failing to assert yourself in the face of mistreatment relinquishes control over your life, allowing them to perpetuate their dominance. Moving on to number 7, embrace silence and disregard their existence. The most potent tool for making a narcissist rue their actions towards you is to give them the silent treatment and ignore their very existence. If you find their presence unbearable, create distance. Use that time to tend to your own needs, cultivate deeper connections with supportive friends and caring family. Surrounding yourself with individuals who uplift and encourage you is paramount, while steering clear of those who breed negativity. As the narcissist perceives your indifference to their manipulations, they'll grapple with the realization of their own mistakes and the emptiness they now face without you. This inner turmoil will torment them, possibly prompting them to seek your forgiveness sooner than expected. Moving on to number 8. Cultivate unyielding strength and laser-focused determination to elicit remorse from a narcissist. Upholding emotional fortitude becomes essential, even when their actions provoke anger or sorrow within you. Revealing vulnerability to a narcissist only provides them with ammunition for further exploitation. Instead, redirect your energy towards pursuits that ignite joy and personal advancement. Narcissists crave dominance and control. Deny them these cravings. Shift your focus away from their toxic influence, dedicating yourself to constructing a life that reflects your authentic self. Number 9. Refrain from showering them with praise and compliments, exposing their flaws and missteps instead. Flattery nourishes the narcissist's ego and validates their behavior. To incite remorse within them, deprive them of this validation. Avoid bolstering their ego with compliments. Instead, highlight and accentuate their weaknesses and mistakes. This uncomfortable truth will sow seeds of insecurity, making their presence around you uneasy. If they persist in their manipulative maneuvers, stand firm in your convictions. Break free from their grasp by refusing to let their influence dictate your self-worth. 10th on our list, defy their expectations and push back against their demands. Narcissists thrive on manipulation and control, exerting relentless pressure to shape you according to their desires. When faced with a narcissist's relentless pursuit, where refusal seems impossible, stand firm and unyielding. Reject their attempts to force you into compliance. Hold your ground with conviction, refusing to grant them authority over your decisions. If you're caught in a situation where someone incessantly demands something you cannot provide, handle it gracefully by firmly and politely expressing your lack of interest. Stay steadfast in your stance, resisting their pleas. Establishing healthy boundaries is an act of self-preservation that benefits both parties. Clearly communicate these boundaries, emphasizing their importance for your personal growth and well-being. If the other person refuses to respect your boundaries, it's completely acceptable to end the conversation and remove yourself from the situation. You don't owe them any justification or explanation for your decision. By standing strong in your refusal to comply with their demands and expectations, you have the power to make them regret their harmful behavior. Remember, nobody should endure abuse or mistreatment, and if you find yourself in such circumstances, it's crucial to hold on to hope and seek healthier alternatives. By embracing these empowering strategies, you can prompt a narcissist to feel remorse for their actions towards you. Take control of your life and prioritize your own well-being above all else. Don't allow them to re-enter your life and cause further harm. If you found this video insightful, we would greatly appreciate your comment below and encourage you to consider subscribing to our channel, as it greatly supports us in providing valuable content.